Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Health Facts podcast. First episode of 2020. Welcome back to season 2.
We're very excited for the year ahead because
Yes,
we've got
we
some
are.
great topics coming up this year. But as always, if you do have any questions, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we're here to help.
Send us a message on our Instagram. It's at Achieve Performance Fitness, and we can answer them right here on the podcast.
Yes, and we've got a big topic to talk about today.
Yeah,
The
it's
first
a
one of
goodie.
the year. Yeah, so a lot of people have already failed their New Year's resolutions because of the fear of joining the gym. And we get a lot of questions asking how to overcome this fear and any tips to get themselves into the gym because it can be an intimidating place, can't it?
Yeah, it definitely can.
So, yeah, that's what our topic will be this week. So, what was it like for you? Why didn't you start? How was it like for you when you started the gym?
Well, when I started the gym, I started because my friend actually dragged me to the gym one day, and I had no idea what to do. It was like I'd been going for runs before that, just around my neighborhood, but walking into a gym was a whole nother
Yeah, it
experience.
is.
And I guess the thing that really helped me was, one, I had someone to go with who kind of knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
And two, when I joined the gym, they gave me like a free tour of the gym, and also they set me up with one of the trainers and who ran through a session
yeah,
with me. And I think we'll talk more
That's a
about
good way
that,
to
but
start, yeah.
that's definitely important. We'll talk more about that later. And then I was very shy, and I didn't really want to go on the equipment. I stayed mostly on the treadmills in the corner, did my own thing, didn't really want to be seen, kind of thing. And I guess, like, as a female, it's a little more intimidating, especially when you're
yeah,
going to a co-ed gym. I went to a women's only gym first, but when I stepped into a co-ed gym, that was, again, intimidating because I just, I wasn't confident. I had that fear about, like, being judged, and
I think everyone goes through that.
yeah,
And
definitely.
that's what we're hearing a lot.
Yeah. What was it like for you when you first joined?
I always wanted to join the gym, and I was always interested in training and trying to get stronger and bigger as a teenager. But I had no idea what I was doing, probably the same as you.
Yeah.
So I was scared to go there by myself because I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what it was like in the gym. I didn't know any exercises. So I went years, at least 2 to 3 years I wanted to join the gym before I actually did. And the only reason I did is because some of my mates joined the gym, so I got to go with them. So I learned a few things off them. Looking back at it now, they didn't really know what they were doing either,
Yeah.
but they were more, I guess, advanced than what I was. So I started going with them for a few months, and it was even scary with them. So I would, like, everyone was bigger and stronger than me, so I went through the same thing, feeling like everyone was judging me because I was small and weak and skinny and I had no muscles and I couldn't lift anything.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing, but I was building up my confidence going with my mates and then getting a good idea of what to do in the gym and how to, like, structure workouts for different muscles and stuff. And then I think maybe 2 or 3 months of doing that, I started going by myself. But even that was a massive change. I was so scared the first time. I'd walk in, like what you said, I'd go to, like, the corner,
Yeah.
do my little workout in the corner, do some push-ups and sit-ups, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm done. I'm out of here. I would be scared to go out into the weights room,
Yeah.
into the section, for all the weights and dumbbells and stuff, because everyone looked like they knew what they were doing. They were big and strong, and I felt like I had no business being out on the floor lifting weights with everyone. So that took another probably more months. I'd take my friends with me so I could have an excuse to go in with them and they could teach me things. But yeah, everyone goes through that stage where it's intimidating, they're scared. You have to take that first step by yourself. And eventually you get so confident that there's nothing to be scared about.
Yeah,
You just go to the gym, you do what you're doing, you don't care about anyone else, and there's nothing to fear. So that's, everyone goes through that stage, but you have to just keep going and get confident. Otherwise, you just can't do it.
So I guess things that would help with that, which I found helped me, is probably getting someone that's qualified to take you through a training session or take you through the exercises at the machines at the gym. Because
and that's what happened with you.
Yeah, exactly. Because not only do you learn different exercises and you can incorporate that and start doing those daily and build up your muscles and your cardio and strength and whatnot, but you also you avoid injuries.
Yeah, a lot of people in the gym you see, they try and do it themselves, but their form is terrible. The structure of their workout is horrible, and they don't understand how dangerous it is.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really important to get advice and guidance from a qualified trainer or someone qualified in the gym, just to make sure that you're doing your form right. Especially when you're starting out at the gym for the first time, you need that.
It's dangerous because
technique.
You don't know the difference between muscle soreness from lifting the weights or a joint soreness or something from you doing it wrong.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do exercises and they feel sore, but it's not the right sore that they should be feeling. They're actually hurting themselves rather than straining their muscles.
I guess that goes for not only joining the gym, but if you're starting out exercises at home, like going for a walk or a run, it's important to get the right technique, make sure you warm up, make sure you cool down and stretch as well, because that's where injuries can occur, especially if you haven't exercised in a while.
Yeah, if you're just starting, it's so easy to hurt yourself.
Starting out walking and running, like that's a lot of impact on your muscles that you haven't used before. So it's really important to just get some advice and guidance from the right people. So
that's a big one. But another one, what you said, you went with your friend too.
Yeah.
So that kind of helped. That was a little safety cushion of you two going together.
Yeah,
and you didn't have to just stick it out by yourself.
And you keep each other accountable.
Yeah.
As well. So.
And a lot of people won't admit it, but you're always competing with the friend that you go with. So you have a little bit more initiative to go harder.
Yeah.
Which always helps. Yeah, but staying accountable. It's helpful to have someone that wants to go through the same journey as you too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you're less likely to avoid going to the gym.
Yeah.
When you get home from work and you're like, oh, I can't be bothered today, but your friend rocks up.
Yeah.
And she's like, come on. Or he.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's go. Let's kick it.
Yeah.
Then
you can't be lazy.
Which
is
good.
A big tip that I would have is, like you said, trying to find a trainer or someone that's qualified to teach you these things, just so you can start going by yourself and you have that knowledge of starting.
Yeah.
So you're not just trying to figure it out yourself. Another thing I would say is trying to go... So once that step is over with and you've got a bit of knowledge, if you don't stay with a trainer or you're still trying to learn what you're doing, if you're really intimidated by the gyms, because what's the gym like from 5 till 7? Like, it's so packed.
Yeah.
It's even more intimidating.
Yeah.
So try and find times of the day that aren't busy. Yeah. So training in the morning when it's quieter, or on the weekends maybe, not in the peak hours where you walk in and everything's taken, everything's busy. So you're more likely not to go knowing how busy it's going to be. Or if you do go, you're going to go hide in the corner, or like it's going to be intimidating. They don't even see you. They're too busy focused on themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everyone's there to work on themselves and get their workouts done.
Yeah. But it's still understandable. It's intimidating. It's a big world to step into. So I have a big tip. Yeah. So just try and go in the mornings or off peak time when it's quiet.
Yeah. I definitely like going in the mornings because I do get a lot of space to myself.
Yeah.
So I can do my workouts and the equipment is available.
Yeah. It's quieter, less intimidating. In the mornings, people are there to train. They're not there wasting time or hanging out with their friends. They've got their workout to do before they go out to work.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's another good tip. What other tips have you got? What's helped you so far besides them tips?
So I think setting out a plan. So if you schedule in, whether it be on the calendar on your phone or in a diary, if you write it down, or on a calendar that's hanging up in your house, if you write down the days that you're going to work out and what time, then you're more likely to stick to it.
Yeah.
rather than just keep saying, oh, I'll go tomorrow. So I think having that consistency and it planned out, that really helps.
Yeah.
Because it, again, keeps you accountable, makes you want to go.
Yeah. You
And
get
I think-
consistent too, and your habits start being built.
Yeah.
So it's easier to go because you're already in the habit of doing it.
Yeah. And you build that. And you can build on that. So I would probably start with 2 or 3 days a week. Because a lot of people just try and go every day, and it's like too hard, too fast, because you're most likely to burn out, and then you don't want to go back to the gym.
Yeah. If you go too hard, you're too sore the next day.
Yeah.
You need to ease your way into it.
Yeah. So especially if you're starting out, like exercising for the first time, you haven't done it before, 2 to 3 days, even 2 days a week is a good starting point. But yeah, schedule it in, and that just starts you building your habit.
Yeah. And then for me, when I was starting the gym, I still wanted to go, but you have those times where you finish work and you get really lazy and you don't want to go.
Yeah.
So I would start taking all of my stuff to work with me so that I was able to go straight from work. So you eliminate the choice you have of going home and not going to the gym. If it's a day that you've chosen, take all your stuff with you and then go straight there. Don't let yourself go away from that plan. Otherwise, you get lazy. I used to get home and have all intentions to go to the gym, but I'd sit down and eat and then be like, no, I'm just going to go home. Oh, I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to the gym.
Or if you plan to go in the morning, you can prepare your stuff the night before and have it laid out, ready to go.
Yeah.
So all you do is wake up in the morning,
like what you
get
do.
dressed. Which is exactly what I do.
Yeah.
I've got everything ready to go, so literally takes me 10 minutes to get ready. I'm out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But it's just... So these are things to get you continuing in the gym, but to start, if you're really scared to actually go and join the gym, you have anxiety, you're scared to step up and join, actually physically walk into the gym, because I've had a lot of clients as well that we've talked about that, like me, they wanted to join the gym, they wanted to improve their lives, but they were scared to take that first step.
Yeah.
So going with a friend would help that, or if you know someone at the gym, they can be your little gym buddy to help you come in and just get comfortable with it. Or another thing I would say is you need to realize everyone else has their own goals as well.
Yeah.
So these same people in the gym that you're intimidated by, they don't care about you. They're not looking at you, they're not judging you, they're not watching you train and thinking that you're doing something wrong. They're doing what they're doing. They're busy working on themselves. And if they do see you, if they do look at you, people think the worst thing straight away. They're like, oh no, they're thinking about me, or they think I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But just smile at them, continue doing what you're doing. Like, everyone's there to be happy, positive, and help each other. It's not a scary environment that people think.
Yeah.
You still get people in there that, not troublemakers, but they just time wasters.
Yeah.
Like people that muck around and hang out there with their friends. Yeah. Sometimes you get school kids in there just mucking around. But the majority of people there to work on themselves, and they'll be happy to help you if you have any questions, or if any of the trainers are busy and no one else is there, everyone will be happy to help. So but people won't realize that until they go. Yeah. So they just need to take that first step.
That's the biggest thing also. It's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
No matter who you're asking, if you don't know how to use a machine and someone just got off the machine, ask them to show you how to use it.
Everyone in the gym started exactly where you were starting.
Exactly.
They came into the same gym scared and worried about what people would think. They built up their consistency, got their confidence up, and now they're in there doing what they want to do every time.
Yeah.
So it's not, you don't always stay scared and intimidated. Your confidence slowly grows, your habits grow, and then you start working towards that person that you want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's my biggest advice, just to... You can't know until you go there, but you have to take that first step to realize it's not what you think.
Yeah.
Like being in the gym, it's not as intimidating as what you think.
And I guess if you think about taking that first step, like if you want to go sign up to the gym tomorrow or go for your first walk or run tomorrow, and you think about what you could potentially achieve in 5 or 6 months' time, I guess that's also motivating.
To get it started,
Yeah.
Because the longer you wait, like what I did, I waited years to go to the gym, and I
Yeah.
lost all those years of progress I could have had.
Yeah.
I could have got stronger, like learnt more about what I was doing, and be in the position I am now a lot earlier.
Yeah.
But I kept putting it off because I was scared. So that's what, yeah, we don't want people to have that regret or like because they were scared to join the gym.
Yeah.
They keep putting off their goals just because they're scared to take that first step.
Because there's obviously a reason why you want to start training.
Yeah.
Um,
Whatever your
So,
goal
yeah.
is, everyone has that important reason. But so,
you just got to keep thinking about that why and
Yeah.
where you could get to.
and we shouldn't be letting what people might think of us stop us from what we want to do.
Yeah.
Because that's, yeah, people you don't even know. These are strangers that you're letting control you if
Yeah,
you think about it.
exactly. That's a big thing. Yeah. It's crazy when you think about it like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they're my biggest tips for anyone wanting to join the gym and get over that fear. But that first step needs to be taken, and then
Yeah.
you're building on top of that. If people wait around for the motivation to go and join, or for this sudden feeling that their confidence is back and they're going to go and join the gym, it'll never happen. They have to take that step.
Yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, if you have any questions,
Yes.
feel free to direct message us on our Instagram page. It's Achieve Performance Fitness.
Yep. Send them through.
Follow
so this
us.
is the first topic. We'll have plenty more to come for season 2.
Yep. Very exciting. So don't forget to follow us on social media to keep up to date with all our announcements
Yep.
and
Everything
new
we got going
podcast
on.
episodes. And don't forget to follow our podcast so you will be the first to see when
Yep.
a new episode comes out.
And then we'll be posting when it's up as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to hear what you want to learn about too. So if you got any other topics and any other questions, send them through and
Yeah.
we'll get onto it for you.
And we hope this episode has helped you in
Yeah,
some way.
it should help. So just got to take that first step. Don't they?
Definitely.
All right. Thanks for listening to our first episode back to season 2.
Yay.
We'll be back next week with another good topic.
Awesome.
All right. See you guys.
See you later.